This is why Booker is one of the best two guards in the game. He is more than just a shooter.
Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the break. From deep, Jordan. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. From deep, Jordan. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Booker surveying the D. Pass to Caruso. Shakes him. Devin Booker with a terrific move and the bucket.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Booker. Now here's Jordan. Give him 8. Pass to Kirilenko. Just 5 on the clock. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jordan's got 10.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Nifty move. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Fader on the way. Booker can't get it to go. And so George will bring it up for the Nets. 7-point differential.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Pass to Wembanyama. Out left to the wing. James with a steal. White on the wing. Here's Westbrook. Now here is James. George sets a screen. Goes up from the top of the key. Shot's good by James. He's got 5.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Jordan with the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Kirilenko. Outside Wembanyama. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me." Ryan, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. For 3, Booker. Brooklyn trails by 5. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer, and he'll head to the line. Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And here's James. He's got 11. He got a piece of it. The 3. A nice shot by Kirilenko. Karolinko's got 5 now.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And he lobs it up top. And up. Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Jordan. Here's Booker. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. 6 points for Devin Booker.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
To the paint. Here's Westbrook. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah, the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act.
Brooklyn making a switch here.
Brooklyn foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Brooklyn. Number 11, Anthony Davis.
Now Jordan. 12 points for him. Ball with the rebound. Here's Harper. And he dunks it down.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Irving with it. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
He sneaks in off the baseline, then elevates for a sick reverse jam.
Man, that was so pretty. Athletic basketball with a little showmanship mixed in. Here's Ball. Pass to Harper. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Jones. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Good work there as it goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Jordan goes in. Here's Ware. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic. Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Harper misses. Dallas leading by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Third team.
They're going into attack mode. Brown got himself fouled inside. Well done.
He does not get the second one. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's not going to go for him.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Here's Brown. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting it.
26.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Team foul.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Clock at 6. Back to Banchero. Stolen by Bryant. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And the finish by Irving.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Puts the move on the take.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Box for three. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And the shot's good by Irving.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Right wing. Here's the three. And it's Ware missing.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
White for three. The rebound by Ware. Dallas leading by 12. 20 feet out. And he hits the jumper. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points. It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Knocks it down from distance.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Bryant, no good. Brooklyn trails by 11 to the inside. Holmgren. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul.
Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Well, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler.
Even better answer.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to James. James from distance. Easy work.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
It's Booker on the wing. Fires the three. LeBron with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Booker for three.
Lately, they haven't been as efficient from downtown as they were to start the game.
Here's James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Pass to Kirilenko. Oh, George with a steal for the finish. And the jam by George.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Siakam outside. Up top, Black. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bryant. 13 feet out. Brooklyn pulls it in. Westbrook taking his time here. It's picked off. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Harper, covered by Bryant. Antetokounmpo up top to the middle. Here's Harper. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Black. And the layup falls. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. You think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Here's Harper. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Down low. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Abdi outside. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Just 2 to shoot. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And the second free throw is good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up to the Nets. Trailing by 2. LaMelo down the lane. And that one's good. Ball's got 6.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the left side wing. And Davis with the block.
What a great field for shot blocking. AD just has that tremendous length that affects teams.
And so it's Dallas with it. They've led by as many as 14. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Back to Bryant. And then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. McDaniels from long range. The offensive rebound.
Man, if you don't put a body on Davis, he will destroy you. Second chance points a factor.
Here's Black. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Outside McDaniels. Ball right side. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Legs, when you look at the maturation of Deni Avdija, just how good do you think he can be?
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
And Harper gets it to go.
In that 15, 18-foot range, things will be there for Harper. Teams defend him to drive.
Here's Harper. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Davis misses. And here's Siakam for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 4-point Dallas lead. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Dallas on top, up 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Brooklyn trails by 4. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. There's the...
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Outside Booker. Jordan inside. McDaniels with some nice D.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways.
Oh, big time!
That was filthy. When Davis hammers it down, you feel the impact from here.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Booker. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Caruso outside. Left side, Wembanyama. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. And so James will bring it up to the Nets. 2-point game. Here's Westbrook. Kept alive. Holmgren. Westbrook outside. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Westbrook.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Here's White. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Caruso with the bucket.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Jordan up top. He's got 16.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's White. James outside. LeBron on the go. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Yeah, a go-to shot for James. That pull-up shot is as consistent as it gets.
Caruso outside. Pass to Kirilenko. Oh, sweet move. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. To the paint. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter. Jordan with the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And that one good. And the Nets lead by 2.
Yeah, Paul George is just a great mid-range jump shooter.
Pass to Kirilenko. Can't get it to fall.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
The 3, James connects from downtown. And now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Oh, you gotta love the back and
Oh, man.
Look out below. And rolling back the clock. Nice work by Paul George.
Here's Booker. A powerful slam from Devin Booker.
and nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one. Specifically, tempo it's been clearly working to their advantage so far. Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
And Westbrook is all about building momentum, and revenge threes help him do exactly that.
But it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Oh, George with a steal. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Irving. From behind the arc. Oh, my. Came close to a four-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And Legs, more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap, so you're open-ended in that regard. And there are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Winning on the margins, man. Just 5 to shoot. To the left wing. Brown with the steal. Pass to Bryant for the lead. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Fires from the line. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. And Ball gets it to go.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all. Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Bryant with it. Guarded now by Ball. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. And Irving powers it home.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Step back shot. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Here's Bryant. That one is off. Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 2. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Brooklyn making a switch here. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, they needed to call one there. They're forcing the issue, and it's leading to ugly turnovers.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Now here's Ball. He's got 10. The crossover. Ball in the paint.
Yeah, he just finds a way. Ball determined to get that bucket.
From deep. And Bryant good for 3. Bryant's got 17. From deep, Harper. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Needed. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Bryant. Here he goes. And then Bryant with the dunk.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
High post Davis. Back to Ball. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've led by as many as 14. Steps back. Bryant on the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Jones. Davis for the rebound. Brooklyn trails by 7. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Bryant outside. Puts up a 3. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Has to wear the three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. And as slippery as he is, the defense has to play Harper tight. It gets him an and one here.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Screen by Holmgren. Inside. And Bryant pulls it down. Dallas leading by 12. Irving for three. Knocks down the long K.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
George outside. Fires for three. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-3 run. Back to Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Yeah, Paul George that time showing you he knows how to be a screener as well.
The turnaround. Bryant, no good. Brooklyn trails by 15 to the inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. Well, Lex, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here. If that's okay.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, BA, I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Clock is at 3. George. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Now, what you love from Paul George, offensively, he's so consistent. He understands how to get the shot that he wants, and he will flat out give you the points you need every night. A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Here's Jordan. That one falls. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And he hits the first of 3. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player, and I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan.
Booker can't get it to go. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And James gets it to go.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Here's Booker on the attack. Pass to Jordan. He buries it from 3. Jordan's got 25 points.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Back to Holmgren. Adebayo with a steal. Powers up strong with a one-handed jab.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Pass to Jordan. The kick out to Adebayo. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm. Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Adebayo rocking the rim.
And that was on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
James, look out! Oh my goodness!
Little bit of flair on that one.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Money from three!
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now Holmgren. Oh, no good on the layup. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. Jordan high post. Ball stolen.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Rebounded by Adebayo. Dallas leading by 15. Jordan with it. Picked up by James. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. Takes a three. Knocks down the trifecta.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Here's Caruso. Adebayo outside. From 17 feet out. Holmgren there for the rebound. Brooklyn trails by 18.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Mavericks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams. You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
6 to shoot. From deep, Harper. Adebayo grabs the board. And so it's Dallas with it. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jordan misses. It's intercepted. Outside Adebayo. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Holmgren. Out to James.
Yeah. I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
Devin Booker. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. James, right side. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Here's James. And he drives in. And it's James with the jam.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
To the paint. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And it's Fox missing. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Now here's George. Back to James. George outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And James gets it to go. James has got his third basket on the night right there.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Dallas with possession. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end. And as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside. He has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. To the wing on the left. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. One of the
Trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't.
Oh, my goodness! That was nice.
a ridiculous slam.
Look at the lift and the finish.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Shoots over White. Booker no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, hey! How about that?
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Jordan. Back to Booker. Dallas needs to get off the shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Top of the key. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Here's Caruso. And that one's on target from the wing.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
James deciding where to go with it. That's short off the rim. Dallas trails by 4.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Nets. The teardrop. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside. Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Kirilenko. Comes up empty down low. Brooklyn leading by 6. Now here's Antetokounmpo. The 3 from Ball. And he buries his first look.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's Kirilenko. Ball with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Davis, that's good.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Booker for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Down low. And finished off by Davis.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Davis gets it to go.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Over to the left wing. Here's Kirilenko. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Outside Wembanyama. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside. Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Kirilenko knocks it down from distance. Kirilenko's got 5 points.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy. The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Ball with it. Jordan picks him up. The putback. Clanks the putback jam. Dallas trails by 9. Driving in. Oh!
That's
Oh,
a bad
my!
man right there.
Wow!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Left side, Davis. Adebayo grabs the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Drills it from deep. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on. This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Here's Ball. Driving inside. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better. In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report. The Doris offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Ryan, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Oh, sweet move. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And Adebayo feeling it out a bit. And here's Bryant outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And Fox has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Holmgren outside. Stolen by Bryant. And he lays it in on the break. Bryant's got 14 points for the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Strong off the bounce, LeBron.
Call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground. But he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Kobe.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
And here's Brown for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Stolen by Bryant. There's the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Irving looking it over. Outside Jones. James with a steal. Pass to White. The 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Derek White is a legit three-point threat. I don't care where on the floor he is. You better contest.
Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And here's Bryant. Give him 20. And there's the drive. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Pure from three-point range.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
With the step back. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
Can they get it? Double clutches. Indeed, James drops it in. James has got 18.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Pass to Jones. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
George for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Rejected by Holmgren. James outside. From behind the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career. LeBron James is a modern marvel.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. And that one drops. And now a 4-point Dallas lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's James. And it's James inside.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Bryant outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. In transition, here they come. Here's White. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Holmgren's got his second bucket on the night.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Bryant lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside, Brown. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Bryant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. And slam dunk by James.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out.
Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. And here's Bryant. LeBron with the rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Here's Adebayo. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Here's...
Oh, wow! Incredible!
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night. 12 seconds left in the second period. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Here's James. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Nets. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And there's a call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. And Dallas making a change here. Caruso with it. With the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Caruso is a little bit longer than you think. Makes him very hard to stop on the bounce.
Two shots.
That one misses. Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
Ah, nice shot by Kirilenko. Brooklyn leading by 4. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Now Jordan. Pass to Booker. From the top of the key. And off the left side of the rim. It swirls in for him. Booker's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Westbrook drives. And then Westbrook slams it in.
Perhaps no play defines Russell Westbrook more than that. An explosive drive. Nicely done.
Pass to Booker. Deflected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter. 4 on the clock. Jordan up top. There's the 3.
Boy, the ground Russell Westbrook can cover. It's incredible. The speed, the wingspan, breathtaking.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Pass the ball. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Great effort by Wemby defensively.
All no good. Booker looking around. Takes a 3. Davis with a rebound.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Here's McDaniels. The shot no good. Dallas trails by 4. Here's Caruso. And he dunks it down.
Caruso just navigating his way to the cup. That is pretty work.
Up top, Westbrook. He's got 9. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift. I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Jordan. He's got 10. This game is so close. One or two plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Brooklyn pulls it in. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Outside McDaniels. There's a screen. Ball outside. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Outside McDaniels. Ball outside. In tight, LaMelo.
There is such a length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
The three, Booker.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. Misses from close range.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Outside Booker. Six on the shot clock. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's good on the lay-in. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's what you call a tough two, because if you're in the lane at D-Book's size, you never know what can happen.
Pass to Davis. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside McDaniels. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution.
Here's James. He's got 32 points. And here's Holmgren. Started by Klingon. Irving for three. It's Avdia on the wing. Nails it from three. Avdia's gotten himself on the board with a three there. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Fox with the ball. Guarded now by Black. Here's James.
Oh, wow.
Get out the way, Grant.
Come on.
Get out the way.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Here's Black. Offensive board to the left wing. Now here's Klingon. Still no points. Clock is at 3. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. Back to Siakam. George with a steal. White on the wing. 1:11 left in the third quarter here. Fires from deep. And Klingon pulls it down. It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. Black with it. Fox picks him up. Off the outside. Off target with the three. James, left side. Oh, clanks the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game for Brooklyn. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Here's Ware. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. From deep, Harper. The rebound by Ware. Here's Bryant. 33 points for him. And here's Ware. No good from three-point range. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And right after this, we'll bring you this. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Harper misses. And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Avdia to take the lead. Sarr pulls it in. Here's Harper. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And the handles are a part of Harper's game. You got to be aware of that when you're defending.
Got it. Bryant's got 35 in the game.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First team foul.
Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
Well, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
Pass to McDaniels. 17-foot shot on the way. And the rebound goes to Dallas. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Bryant in the high post. Now here's Jones. Antetokounmpo covering. Now here's Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, it's good.
Well, close range looks highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Black. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Westbrook right side. LaMelo on the attack. And Ball throws it down.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo. Ball makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Sinks it from distance.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
High post Davis. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Here's Bryant. Pass to Black. Back to Bryant. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Here's Bryant inside. To the inside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. The rebound by Ware. Dallas leading by 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Has to Ware. Shot clock at 5. Inside.
With that reach and mobility and that combination, you can contest a lot of shots. Holmgren doing nice work there.
And it's James with the jam.
Derek White.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
He's refusing to let up. Just call him closer.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Dallas making a change here. And it's James with the jam.
Almost seems unfair, gentlemen, to have a guy as strong as LeBron be able to handle the ball the way he does.
And Brown with the stuff.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Out left to the wing. Back to James. From outside the arc. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Here's Jordan. And again, it's Dallas.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Pass to Adebayo. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Fox left side. LeBron without hesitation. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
LeBron has made himself a deadly shooter. You can't fault the D for being a little too aggressive on his shot fakes.
That free throw good from James. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Adebayo. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And so it's Dallas with it. The three is off. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That is big-time composure and a big-time delivery. Mr. Chet Holmgren have at it.
Jordan goes in. Banks it home. Big shot.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it. LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear. Oh, Jaylen Brown with a big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Ball with it. Now There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Ball there for the rebound. Here's James. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. On the wing, Bryant. Outside Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Can't get the three. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a one-point game. James. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now James. On the take. Brown pulls down the board.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, they need a three. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Fifth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
George! Oh, yes, he did!
That's incredible!
Wow! So we see Brooklyn get the win here. Just a gutsy performance. Performance on the road.